Wakey wakey guys, what's up? SS Joe, and I'm gonna bring you a quick review of Captain America 2-pack, The Winter Soldier by Hot Toys. Alright guys, hope everyone in the States enjoyed their Thanksgiving. Today is the day after, Friday, and got this figure on Monday. Thanks to Anthony Sang, aka Budget Stark. Of course, amazing shipping, 4 days. The guy, he's the shit to me. I love his service. It's great. Thanks, Anthony. Really appreciate it. Alright guys, let's start off with the box. Pretty neat box. You got the image of both figures that you're gonna get, the actual figures. Nice blue with the star in the back, the stealth suit look going on. You could kind of make out a little bit of shininess here. It says Captain America. I reach over. So you got, Captain America there. You side got your red, white, and blue. And the top right there on the side, Captain America and Steve Rogers. Here's the very top of the box. The other side is the same crap. And the back is just a bunch of credits. Other than that, guys, here's the insert. When you open up the box, that's what you'll be greeted with. Pretty nice. Nice quality cardboard or whatever the hell they use it. It says Captain America and Steve Rogers there. Pretty neat. I can appreciate it, but I don't really give a shit about boxes, Alright guys, let's start off as usual with the accessories, then we'll do all the uppy-closey parts. Alright, be right back. Alright guys, like I was saying before, it's Thanksgiving yesterday. Hopefully you all had a nice big ass turkey like I did. Just finished me my nice Coca-Cola, and we'll start with this review. Just what a beautiful Friday. Sorry guys, gotta refill my e-cig here. I'll take a couple of tokes of my vapor. Alright, so this is what you get. You get your instruction booklet, which you should read. Gives you, your little cautions, what to do, what not to do. I've been noticing lately with these figures and the instructions, they kind of contradict themselves. They tell you this removes like this, but don't remove it. Like with Spider-Man, the feet, it says clearly they remove, but then they state do not remove. I don't know why they have to go in and do such things. Pretty funny. They did do it with this one in here somewhere. I can't, like over here, look. This part of the belt is stitched together. Do not attempt to pull it off, otherwise the belt will be damaged. So there it's telling you not to, but then over here it's showing you that you can take it apart. Like, why even go into that? But other than that, really no big complaints with this figure. It is pretty sweet. I do like how they did the clipping system on the back. It's nice and easy to clip on the shield. So the only thing I don't have displayed here, guys, are the two shields, because I'm just going to show you those with the figures when I go into the review. But so you get a bunch of hands. Obviously I have the other sets of hands on them. So with this one you do get one extra set of hands. Well, not a set, just one hand. You get the pointing hand. And they pretty much all look the same. The texture, it's really nice though. You can see really great detail. Got the old Captain America, won't you? Get that, you get this. I find it kind of weird, like odd looking. It looks, this is that splayed out hand, but it looks like, I don't know, something weird about it. Like it's too flat, like it got run over by my SUV, or I put it under one of my motorcycle's tires and burned down on it. Just looks like a pancake, but I mean, it's alright. So you get those, you get your typical fists, and you get hands to hold the shield. Then you get the plain hands without gloves for the regular Steve Rogers version. And as always, beautiful paint apps going on with those. You get some relaxed hands with both of them, of course. Two sets of fists. And the difference with these guys, though, with the stealth suit version, see, you get a nice grip over here for the shield on the regular Steve Rogers one. The stealth suit, it's not as tight a grip. It's more like that. I'll show you guys later on. You do get this with the instructions, and do keep it, the little stick. It says in the instructions. It is kind of useful. You can use it to, you know, make the collar around the Steve Rogers one a little neater looking, because it does fall in. I'll show you guys that later. And really appreciate it. Gave us an extra set of pegs for both figures, so that's appreciated. This, I'll give you a close look now, because I'm really not going to show this anymore. This in the movie, when he's in the elevator scene and they're trying to capture him, some magnetic what do you call it? Holy fucking brain fart, Batman. Handcuffs. What the fuck, Joe? Jesus. Too much turkey last night. So you could see, really nice detail. Just opens like that. They only give you one, which I found it kind of strange. I haven't seen the movie in a little while, so I will be watching it this weekend though. I'm going to make it all superhero movies. All the figures I've gotten lately, I'm just going to go in and pop in all those movies. Maybe that's why they give you one, because they only were able to put one on him. I don't remember. But that's pretty cool. Probably never be utilized by me. This I really appreciate. This looks great. I don't remember, because I got this from Anthony. And when I looked at the pre-orders like a year ago on Sideshow, I could swear this was an exclusive piece. So don't quote me on that. I don't remember. If it's not an exclusive piece, then cool, then everybody will get it. Personally, I always get the exclusive pieces. I think I've missed one, but I just don't see a need for that. Just give everybody what they're paying for. I hate exclusive shit. Just give it to us, and that's the end of it. But you can see the A is sculpted, so no worries about getting a crooked A or anything like that. And this, they did such a sick job painting this and sculpting it. That looks like real fucking material. But it's not, it's just plastic. But they did a brilliant job with this. It's got a little bit of weathering. And when I first opened it, I saw this on the other one. And I was like, oh fuck, damn it. I got a fucking little nick on it. And I'm trying to rub it off and shit. And then I opened this one up, and they got the same piece. So no worries, guys, that's not a nick. But look at that beautiful detailing going on there. Looks kind of creepy but cool. I'll definitely use this piece. It looks cool. Little nicks everywhere, so that's appreciated. Don't know, like I said, don't quote me. This might be an exclusive piece, but then again, I don't know. My box didn't say Hot Toys exclusive like they usually do. So I might be wrong on that. Alright guys, that's it. Let me go take a little toke here, and let's get into the figure, eh? Alright guys, here they is. I love these two pieces. I think they did a sick ass fucking job on these two dudes. These dudes look fucking amazing to me. Let me put this shit down over here. Alright guys, so you can see, damn, they're pretty damn tall too. They look brilliant together. Love these, been waiting for these. When this movie came out, it blew me away. Zero complaints with the movie, and I was so stoked to have these figures when they announced them. You could only, unfortunately, you can't buy them separate. You can buy him alone, but you cannot get him on his own unless you go to eBay and someone's just parting them out. So here's the two shields that you also get as accessories, which you don't have to utilize, but I'm sure most people will. They just look awesome. Just awesome, guys. So which one should we start with first? Let's start off with the stealth suit. Oh, of course, last accessory, sorta. You get two stands with them. The only difference is one of them says Captain America Stealth Strike Suit, and the other one just says Steve Rogers. So they did, this is by far the best, in my opinion, Captain America head sculpt that they've done. It just looks sick. Just look at that. Great detailing, stitching. Only a couple little gripes with it, but nothing major. One big thing is these two, I didn't know they're both metal, which is cool. The paint jobs are sick as tits, but it's just, you can never, maybe you can, I'm not gonna really try. You can't really pose them holding them straight out. They're heavy pieces, the shields. Alright, let's take the shield off. And word of advice, I'll show you guys the best way to grip the shields, because if you're gonna have them holding it with one hand, it's a pain in the ass. I mean, you can get another thing I noticed on both shields. This doesn't look like a paint app fuck up. See these little bumps there? Damn, my lighting might be too bright. Let me get the right angle. I hope you guys could see that right there. It's exactly on the same spot on both shields. So I think in the molding they left those little bumps there, and then when they painted it over, but that really doesn't matter because it's on the inside. So, but you could see, oh, man, in the movie I love this suit. I just loved it so much. Definitely gotta watch it. So, straps, of course. You got the one that's a little bit bigger to go through the forearm. You can see the buckles look beautiful. All the little rivets. And it does have the little buckle clip right there, which my big ass giant fucking fingers have a bitch of a time to get out, but you just squeeze that in there and it does come out if you choose to do so. I don't really need to do that. I could just finagle the hand on there. Sorry guys, I bit the shit out of my nails. Yeah, but that's this shield, really sweet. And the other one, metal also, you can hear that. The other one, let's give you a close look at the other shield. Look at that, the battle damage one. They did a really sweet job with the paints. I love this shield. I'll show you the other ones later, but yeah, the back, pretty much the same shit. And it does have those little bumps, if I could find them. Yeah, they're right here. Can you see it popping out a little bit there? Let me kill that light, maybe that'll help. Well, whatever, those little bumps, they are on the inside. Oop, there it is, see it? They are there. So, but that's, like I said, no big deal, it's on the inside. Although paying this much money, we should ask for perfection, right guys? So that's the shields, heavy as fuck. I'll compare the other ones. I do have all the other Captain America figures, but they are stored away, except for the Avengers one, because I love that one. So I will do a comparison with that later, guys. And alright, so this is the other set of hands you get. You can see they're kind of like this. That's for holding the shield like I had them. Really nice. Looks funny without holding the shield though. One little gripe. This, as soon as you fold it, bend it, it starts to show. I think this could have been a teeny bit longer. No biggie. That's like a little bullshit gripe. But let's take a look at the head sculpt. Look at that. That is, to me, as close as you can get on a fucking toy to looking like the real person. That just looks great. Helmet looks sick. It's got the same exact, see the little scuff mark there? Same exact weathering as the other piece did. Really sweet. It says in the instructions you can swap heads. Don't know why you would. But the head articulation, he looks down really good. That's straight up, not as much. You do get great side to side and tilt a bit. These straps are not apart, they're not attached, so. And this is that clip that you get. Real simple. Just, you can see one side is more open than the other. Just take it, slide it in like that, and then you take your shield, and it says to like fold it, but I just use whichever side. Just clip it on like that, Bingo bango, dude. No worries, right? Looks pretty damn cool. You know, you could tweak it to make it look perfect. So that's cool. Clip, don't want to lose that. Don't know how I'm going to display him. He'll definitely stay like that. Him, I'll probably keep holding it in front like I had him before. I don't know. So this piece, you know, you could tinker with it to make it look however you want. These flaps you can pull out, though you don't know why. Let's take a look at the whole back of the suit. I love these boots. This definitely looks like those old-time World War I, World War II look going on. And I appreciate they're separate pieces, so it doesn't hinder the articulation on the feet. You get great pivot, forward, back. Really great. Oh, there goes someone's car alarm. Let's take a look at the texture of the suit going on here. Look at that. It looks great. My star, I remember there was a problem with the Avengers one. Some people got fucked up stars. This one is nice and straight on mine. It doesn't feel like it pegs in like it did on the last figure, but really cool details going on. Little patch going on there, Rogers. I love the way the American flag looks there. This stealth suit looks so sick. This is something I'd wear. It looks like one of my riding gear from my bikes. Got these cool, nice elbow pads on the back. Get the red going on there. A bunch of little pouches for ammo, I'm guessing, or some shit like that. Maybe not ammo. He doesn't have a gun. Duh, Joe. Bunch of little pouches. Here you got a big ass button going on there, although don't see why you would ever need to undo that. Cool zipper. This suit looks so fucking cool. A lot of different materials going on there. So you got that there. You got the little shield logo going on this arm. Really small, really neat detail. Got these cool little pouches, pockets going on the side, probably stuffed with some little cotton or something. The pants, look at all these cool ass fucking details going on. The knee pads, really cool looking too. Definitely riding gear looking like stuff. Boots, brilliant detail on these mofos. Oh, there goes one of my stupid little dogs. You got your treads on. Shut the fuck up! Like she's gonna listen. Alright guys, so that's pretty much the suit. My only gripe with it, he looks a little, I don't know, I wish this could have been tapered a bit. And you will have hindrance with this goddamn suit, because look, the arms, I tried pushing them up, but I don't think they do that. Kind of like on some figures you could bring the shoulders up, but I can't seem to do that with him. I do appreciate this that they did with him. It looks like it's a separate part from the jacket. It's not like a real jacket, so you can see when you rotate the arm there, it looks like it's a separate piece. Can you see that? So, I mean, you could, when you get your figures, do whatever the fuck you want with it. I'm not gonna push it. I can't really, nah, I'm not gonna force it. You're not gonna get one of those looks where he's reaching behind him to grab it. If they are double jointed elbows, I can't get it much further than like a 90 degree. But they're probably not double jointed. Who knows? You can try it when you get yours. So that's pretty much kind of a gripe of mine. And this looks really cool actually. This material, it's like a cool plasticky reflective shit going on. Yeah, so I just wish I could get his arms down a little bit lower. I'm sure I could tweak it. You can get them out quite a bit, but also, like I said before, when you bend the elbow, this is going to come up on you, so you're going to expose the arm a little. No biggie. Other than that, the only things I would change is maybe make it look a little more sleek for me. Make these a little bit longer, and that's it. No biggie. So, damn stupid bird. Alright, so let's put him down and take a quick toke. Alright guys, and no, this isn't like cigarettes. This shit has no odor. It's doing nothing to my figures. I would never smoke around my figures, like real smoke. Take care of my shit. Alright guys, let's take a look at this head sculpt. This is fucking fantastic. This dude looks badass. This is the best head sculpt of Chris. Look at that. I do wish they'd make the hair a little bit lighter. Like it's pretty much brown with a couple little dry brush gold streaks going in there. You can see a little bit. But I could swear he's got a lot lighter hair, but no biggie. Hair really well done. It is the type of head sculpt that, you know, it's not cut off at the neck. It's got the neck as one piece, which I can appreciate. It looks cool. Let's take a look at those eyes. Really well done. Beautiful skin texture. A+ on this figure. Just outstanding. Oh, the shirt. It's like one of those shit that you wear to the gym. That's spandexy. Looks really cool, like that Under Armour type of material. And then underneath they gave him some padding. Don't know why. Maybe it would sink in too much without it. You can't see it, so that's cool. Don't know what body they use. He's got maybe the Arnie body, because he's got these big ass pecs. So that little clear stick, they say to use up here, because sometimes with these figures you can see how it folds in there, like a little cavernous mamma jamma going on there. So you just use the little stick or tweezers and just adjust the dude's collar to however you like. Jacket, got a cool little liner going on the inside. I love this jacket. I would definitely rock this, dude. Cool different textures on the back, little buckles on the side, a little bit of dandruff. What's up there, Steve? Gotta use some Head and Shoulders. Look at that. The jacket fits him so well. I love it. And I'm really happy that they gave us a belt. That looks cool. I'm not going to do any crazy poses with this guy or with the other one, but just the zipper works. It's definitely functional. I had no problems with it. The belt looks like real leather. Of course it's not, but they did a really good job with it. And the pants, they look 100% real. Look at those little folds, little dirt look going on. They could have been a teeny bit longer maybe. Yes, no, maybe so, tell me. Like I'm gonna hear you right now. Then he's got his little funky cowboy boots. I do not like cowboy boots. No siree, Bob. They got well, ain't no weathering going on, but they do look really nice. They're probably kind of like the ones that they used on the older Wolverine. They do have some tread on the bottom. Look at all the little cool little stitch details on the jeans, like they were real. The material looks and feels kind of like real jeans. Really nice. The pockets, of course, really sweet. Beautiful figures. So, bit of advice with these Cap figures. They tell you in the instructions to see this. I didn't have to undo the buckle to get it in his hand. I just finagled it in there. That wasn't hard. And they tell you just, you know, take the hand off, slide this through. But for me, it's a bitch to get that little tiny nipple, the tip of the peg, into the hand. So I'll take the whole peg out, put it onto the hand, and then I'll put the hand connected with the peg into the forearm. I just find that easier than trying to put that whole little nipple in there into the hand. They're a bitch. But him, definitely not restricted in any which way with you know, articulation. Just great. The outfit looks brilliant. You get a lot of splittage going on. They both do have double jointed knees, which is cool. He could kick himself in the ass. Merca! Yeah, baby. Love these figures. Love the movie. Movie was so awesome. And I love the Winter Soldier. Bucky is just phenomenal. Love that figure. I got a couple of friends that actually call me Bucky because of my hair. I got the same hairstyle. And then with my riding gear, I have like a face thing that goes on my under my helmet. So I can see why they call me that. I got Bucky from Anthony, thank you, about a month and a half ago when they released it overseas. I'd just been going through a lot and didn't get a chance to review that, the Judge Dredd, a couple other things. So I'm off for a couple of days, so what the fuck, I'll review him next, alright guys? Just a lot of shit going on. So with him, I forgot to see, you do have double jointed knees going on also. Just be careful. I don't want to do too much and ruin the stitching or anything. Don't know if anyone's going to complain, but you can see there's a little bit here on the material. It's not like perfectly cut. Come on, focus, bitch. See that? Doesn't bother me, but might bother some other collectors out there. So that's it for these two guys. I will do a bit of comparison. I'll bring down like 2 or 3 figures and show you the heights and shit. Alright guys, give me a second. Hold on. Okay guys, so you can see real quick, here's the other really neat head sculpt. Let's give you a close look. This is the Avengers Captain America, which I really love this figure. And you can see the shields are pretty much identical. The only difference is going to be your paint apps, this and all the other ones, and that these new ones are metal, whereas this is plastic. Let's take a look. Wow, this one has a lot more blonder hair going on. I mean, it's not a shitload, but both really great head sculpts, but this one really looks amazing to me. They're both amazing, but he does look kind of a bit anorexic over here, maybe a little. I don't know. But that's a look at both head sculpts. They look brilliant, both of them. Love them. And height, pretty much the same exact shit. Let me see. Yeah, same exact height, same shit. So looks awesome together though. Really glad I didn't spend money on customizing you know, a regular looking Steve Rogers, because they did a perfect job with this. Just love it. And I love that extra little helmet going on. You can see over here another one, height comparison, the Judge Dredd. Really love this figure. I still gotta paint these things. Never reviewed him. Maybe I'll review him and Bucky at the same time. I got them the same day a month and a half ago. Glad I didn't miss out on them. For 130 bucks shipped, this was perfect. This, I kind of got a figure of myself going on here. I don't know if he's got green eyes though. Yeah, they look sick. All right, do not pass up on this, guys. If you can get the Judge Dredd, this is a sick figure. All right, look at how badass this looks. That is just sweet. Excuse me, Cap, if you can move a little to the left. Give me some space. That is just badass. I cannot wait to have the Falcon. Anthony, let me know when that bad boy comes out and I will send you the money. You can work things out with Anthony. He's done things for me that I ask, and the man just does. He delivers. When shit goes wrong, he gives you a heads up, like, oh, Hot Toys told me that, like when I got this figure, he let me know that when they pre-mold all the clamshells for like the hands and holding the figures, They might have rushed it because they kind of just threw one extra hand in there with tape, and he let me know what was up. That's what Hot Toys told them, and they're all coming like that. With the Spider-Man, he told me there was a bit of marking on him. If you want, send him back. I said, no worries, Anthony. He's just an amazing guy. Thank you again, Anthony. So here's the comparison. Look at that setup. That just looks so sweet. When I get the Falcon, I'm going to be set. I'll be so happy. I don't know if I'm going to get the Black Widow because I already have the Avengers one, but maybe. Alright guys, well, hope you have great holidays. I'll review him next, probably today, and the Judge Dredd together. And I'll do a couple other vids since I'm home sitting on my ass. I don't know, it's fun making the vids sometimes and I gotta get shit off my mind. Mom's got cancer for the 3rd time, so just started chemo Wednesday, and that's some creepy shit. Everyone's sitting there on their deathbed. So these things kind of cheer me up. I need this. Alright guys, enjoy the holidays, and I'll see you on the next vid. Sorry guys, one last thing. If you want him to hold this, try to get the little thumb holding it, splay it out so that it's like this, so he's grabbing, you get both thumbs here. Just makes it easier because the damn thing's so heavy that it just slides off when he's trying to hold it. So just try and get each thumb on here and you'll be good to go. Alright guys, that'd be it. Alright, SS and Bucky out. See you guys later.